What's up guys, Mehndi here, welcome to a brand new video and welcome to a squad today which is built mainly for the market crash and Black Friday. It will cost like 15,000 coins and potentially even less on the Friday itself. It's also full of players that won't really drop too much and you won't lose many coins if you do decide to build it, and I think I played 6 games, won all 6, or it may have been 5, but either way, 100% win ratio with the team. So before we get started, as always, if you can show your support on the video by leaving a like rating, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content, and if you missed yesterday's video, it'll be down below in that description box. The 4-3-1-2 for me personally works an absolute treat. Some people prefer the 4-1-2-1-2 variant number 2, whereas the 2 wider CMs, but this for me is kind of like perfect for how I play. So start off in goal, 83 rated Marc-Andre ter Stegen. And I'm pretty sure I had him in my last team as well. And I used him again because I was like, you know what, I needed a German goalkeeper from the BBVA. He's essentially the only option. So last time, he was incredible. He was saving essentially everything. Whereas in this team, for some reason, he let in so many clangers. And by that, I mean shots he definitely should be saving. And also on top of that, he came out for a lot of stuff like I was holding the Y button, but for some reason, kept on missing it. But if I base on last time, he's fantastic. This time, not so much. So a little bit of inconsistency, but I'd still say he's a good goalkeeper. He had a few poor games like I mentioned. Now we're going to the right back, another German player this time. That is Daniel Brzezinski, who plays for Mainz in the Bundesliga. 5'10", 86 pace, 73 dribbling, 70 defending, and 70 physical. You can have any German Bundesliga right back, so Dennis Diekmeyer would work. This team is full goal. So Brzezinski, a fantastic little player, very quick, does the job well. I think he costs you around 1,000 coins. And on Friday, with all the pack spammer stuff, the lightning rounds, which we're all expecting, it's not confirmed as of yet, but we're expecting it on Friday. He may go down to discard value, so happy days. Right centre back, we have got Julian Tarr, a monster at the back. He is 6'4", medium work rates, 4-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves, and 72 pace. That's great. But there's 78 defending and 78 physical. It feels so much higher than that in game. I'm not sure why. It could be the pace and height combo, and it kind of makes him a little bit overpowered. But I'm not sure his actual strength stat is in game. I'll quickly check. Oh, that's the answer then. He has 91 strength. That's why he feels strong in game. So a great player and a definitely discard value. Now we go on to left centre back, a higher rated player this time, 84 rated Rafael Varane from, not about to say Manchester United then, Real Madrid. 5 games played with him, although I'm pretty sure I packed him. I have used him a lot before. He is 6'3" with 77 pace, 85 defending, and 78 physical. But to be honest, the 78 physical, it could be kind of similar to Julian Draxler. He feels very strong in game compared to that physical stat. And that's why the physical stat can be a little bit misleading, because there's so many stats that go into it in comparison to just being a strong player. Now we're going to left back, the final defender, Benoit Tremolinas from Sevilla. I suppose if you do have the extra coins and like Marcelo, you can use him instead, or Cohen Trout potentially. But for me, Tremolinas, he's definitely a good alternative to him. 82 pace, 78 dribbling, 77 defending, 78 passing, and 71 physical. He's very good value for money, and I'm pretty sure I've heard a lot of people in their road to glories and such definitely do recommend him. Now we got onto midfield quartet, and let's start off with the left centre midfielder. And I haven't got Kante in this team. If you do have Kante, you can go where Mehndi is. But hey, if you cannot get Kante, Mehndi is definitely a cheap option for him. He's very similar in most stats. He's good at everything really apart from shooting. Medium high work rates, 5'6". He gets around every blade of grass. I would consider pairing him next to Kante, but I'm not sure how it'd work because I like having a very tall centre midfielder in there as well. So 2 5'6" guys, it may not work too well. But Mehndi, I do have high praises for him. And it only costs like 450 coins, so it doesn't break the bank in any type of way. If you can get Kante, I would recommend him. But I would wait to buy Kante on Friday because he will be packed a lot, especially like some 50k packs and 100k packs if they do come out. The centre midfielder is this man, Doucouré from Watford. In comparison to Mehndi and the likes of Kante, he's a lot taller, being 6 foot tall. He's a more physical presence on the pitch. But overall, I don't really notice him doing anything, but he's very solid in regards to defending compared to when he goes forward and attacks. Because to be honest, he felt like the anchor of the team, the guy that stays back whilst the others go forward. And his card stats are very well rounded. Now we've gone to right centre midfielder. This man, Julian Draxler, he is normally a centre track midfielder, but at centre mid, he worked an absolute treat. 2,100 coins he cost me, 5 games and 3 goals. He does have medium-low work rate, so he may not defend too much. He's 6'2", 5-star weak foot, 4-star skill moves, and his card stats 86 dribbling, 80 passing, 77 pace, and 79 shooting. One thing I noticed him being really good at this year was the short free kicks, where you press LT, press A to lay it off with a short pass. He was there for the long shot, and he slotted it home very easily. And if you can try that, I definitely would. Now we got onto Cam, and that is Roberto Pereira from Watford. Usually is a centre midfielder. I converted him up, 4-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, and he's really decent in game. 81 pace, 83 dribbling, 80 passing, and 66 shooting. Also has some decent defending and physical, so you can play him as a centre midfielder. He only got 1 goal and 2 assists in 6 games, but to be honest, the assists usually went to the strikers. And that strike force was going to be these two up front, both playing for Leicester City. Let's start off with a 78 rated player, Ahmed Musa, and most people consider him one of the most overpowered players in the game. He's fantastic on the ball, but for me, his finishing let him down ever so slightly. He is definitely considered OP, and I get that. He's fantastic at running through players. He's so quick. 93 pace, 82 dribbling, 76 shot, and 65 passing. High work rates, 4-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. Again, 5 games, 3 goals, 4 assists. It's nice contribution in regards to assists, but I was expecting more goals. And with some of the chances he had in game, he does miss quite a few sitters in comparison to his strike partner, which is going to be this man, 83 rated Slimani. And here's a monster. He cost me just 1,500 coins, 5 games, 7 goals, and 3 assists against some really good teams. I'd say he's definitely the opposite type of player to Musa. Musa, you can run a straight line straight through players, and his dribbling is fantastic. Slimani, he's more of a hold-up player, target man, but on the ball, he didn't really feel too clunky, but in front of goal, he was unreal. His card stats aren't really anything special. I mean, 73 pace, 73 dribbling, pretty damn average. 79 shot, okay, it's a bit better, but 88 physical. He can knock essentially any player off the ball. And that is the key thing about him. So there is a team, 4-3-1-2. It's a big man, small man combo up top, a very reliable cam, and the midfield, it has a bit of everything really. But now let's jump into gameplay and show you what this team can do. 100% win ratio and cost 15k. So now moving on to the gameplay and the goals I got the team. The cost on both consoles, by the way, according to Footbin right now, 15,250 coins on the Xbox One, 17,700 on the PlayStation 4. But like I mentioned at the start, on Friday, or come Friday, this team will probably cost like 12k max. And I'd say that's really good value for money. I'm not saying going to Foot Champions with this team, because as good as it is, there's a lot of great players in Foot Champs in comparison to the tier player in this team. But I have won every single game I've played with it, so potentially you could go there. You should have a lot of confidence in your ability to do so. And now into the points of the team. So first up, big man, small man combo worked an absolute treat. Slimani next to Musa. I'd say Slimani came out on top. Musa, he was very good, don't get me wrong. But in regards to finishing, that's the thing that annoyed me a little bit. Slimani, 9 times out of 10, he was finishing one-on-ones, whereas Musa, he's probably missing, say, like, out of 4 big chances, he'd miss 3 of them. He'd take a lot of chances to score a goal. But one good thing about Musa, though, other than his pace, of course, is he's very good at passing the ball. He's only got a 65 passing on card, but some of the assists he got in this team were really good and very surprising. I showed the 3 ball. There's one coming up in just a little bit where he played a threaded wide ball through his whole defense. And it was actually a goal to make me go, I think I started the game 3-1 down as a final match, and I won 4-3. So the team, it does work like very well. The defense very strong. Of course, I conceded 3 goals before, but I usually outscored my opponent actually every single time I did. Ter Stegen let me down a little bit, I won't lie. Ter Stegen was a bit of a chore to have in there at times, but he can be a good goalkeeper like I proved in my previous video. Now we go on to Mehndi. He's a boss in midfield, does all the dirty work in comparison to other midfielders. Drax is great when you get him in the box. His finishing's very clinical. 5-star weak for obviously is an added bonus. The defense has a bit of everything, pace, power and height. Jonathan Tarr Varane, very quick, very tall. The fullbacks are pretty damn quick and do their role. The final bit then, 4-3-1-2 is great for 1-2s. Also has an outball as Slimani. If you're struggling against the wall defending, boot that ball up to Slimani. He'll hold it up and or nod it down to Musa and play him through, guys. So that is how I use this team. Very good. 5 wins out of 5. I cannot complain. So, as always, if you enjoyed this video, show support by leaving a like, rating, that'd be absolutely awesome. If you're new to my channel, click the subscribe button for daily FIFA content. And if you missed yesterday's video, it'll be down below in the description box. say thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you next time.